This summer, I had the best vacation ever. My family and I went to a beautiful beach town by the sea. We stayed in a small, cozy house with a view of the ocean. Every day was an adventure, and I couldn't wait to see what fun things we would do next. On the first day, we arrived at our beach house. It was a big house with white walls, blue shutters, and a porch with rocking chairs. I loved the sound of the waves crashing on the shore. My mom unpacked our bags, and my dad made a big pot of lemonade to cool us down from the hot sun. My little brother Max ran outside to play in the sand. He built a tiny sandcastle, and I helped him make it bigger. We added seashells on the sides and even put a tiny flag on top. It looked like a real castle. After that, we went to the beach. I was so excited to feel the sand between my toes. The water was warm, and the waves were just the right size for swimming. My mom told me to be careful, but I couldn't resist jumping into the waves. I laughed so hard every time a wave splashed over me. Max kept running away from the water, saying he was scared, but he finally got brave and let the waves splash him too. We had so much fun playing together. The next day, we went on a boat ride. We rented a small boat and sailed around the bay. The water was a bright blue, and we could see fish swimming under the surface. We even saw a group of dolphins jumping out of the water. It was amazing to see them so close. They were fast and playful, and they made the ride even more exciting. I couldn't believe how close they came to the boat. I tried to take pictures, but they were so quick that I only got blurry shots. Later, we stopped at a small island to explore. There were lots of trees and flowers. We walked along a trail and found some beautiful seashells. Max found the biggest seashell I had ever seen. He was so proud of it that he carried it all the way back to the boat. We took the boat back to the beach, and my mom made us a picnic with sandwiches, chips, and fruit. We ate while sitting on the sand, with the ocean waves gently rolling nearby. The food tasted so good after our boat ride, and we all talked about the dolphins we saw. The next morning, we woke up early to watch the sunrise. We went outside with blankets and hot cocoa and sat on the beach as the sky slowly changed from dark purple to bright orange. The sun looked like a big golden ball rising up from the water. It was so peaceful, and I felt very happy to be there with my family. We stayed quiet and watched the sky change colors until the sun was high in the sky. After breakfast, we decided to try surfing. My dad rented some surfboards, and we all went to a part of the beach where the waves were a little bigger. I had never surfed before, so I was nervous at first, but my dad showed me how to balance on the board. He said it would take some practice, but I could do it if I kept trying. I paddled out into the water and tried to stand up. At first, I fell right off, but I didn't give up. After a few tries, I managed to stand on the board for a few seconds. I felt so proud of myself. Max even tried it, but he only lasted for a few moments before falling into the water. We both laughed so hard, and my dad said we were doing great. On the fourth day, we went to a local market in the town. The market was full of colorful stalls selling all kinds of things. There were handmade jewelry, paintings, and lots of toys. I bought a bracelet with little seashells on it as a souvenir. Max found a stuffed dolphin toy that he loved and carried it everywhere we went. We also tasted some delicious local food. I tried fried fish, and it was the tastiest fish I had ever eaten. We also had some sweet coconut ice cream that melted in the heat, but it was so yummy. One afternoon, we rented bikes and rode along the beach. The bike ride was so much fun. The breeze was cool, and the view of the ocean was beautiful. We rode past colorful houses, tall palm trees, and more sandy beaches. We stopped at a beachside cafe for a snack. I had a smoothie made with fresh fruit, and Max had a big cookie that he couldn't finish. We sat at a table outside and watched the waves crash on the shore while we relaxed. In the evening, we went to a big outdoor concert. The band played fun music, and people were dancing and clapping along. The weather was perfect, and the stars started to come out as the night went on. I danced with my mom, and Max played with his new dolphin toy. It was a great way to end the day, and everyone was smiling and laughing. We even joined a group of people who were making a circle to dance together. I had never danced like that before, but it was so much fun. The next day, we spent the afternoon snorkeling. We wore masks and fins and swam in the clear water. It felt like we were in a giant aquarium. I saw colorful fish, seaweed, and even a few tiny crabs. Max was a little scared at first, but once he saw the fish, he started to have fun too. We swam around for a long time, looking at everything under the water. It was like being in a whole new world. Our vacation was almost over, but there was one last thing I wanted to do. I asked my parents if we could go for a night walk on the beach. The moon was full, and the ocean looked silver in the moonlight. We walked barefoot along the shore, feeling the cool water on our feet. It was so quiet, and the only sound we could hear was the soft crash of the waves. I felt peaceful and happy, knowing that this vacation would always be a special memory for me. Finally, it was time to go home. We packed our bags, said goodbye to the beach, and drove back to the airport. As we flew home, I thought about all the amazing things we did on our vacation. I felt so lucky to have such a fun time with my family. I couldn't wait to tell my friends all about our adventures. Next summer, I hope we can go back and have even more fun. Thanks you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. See you next videos.